So I just found out that this is the Tommy Lee from that Pamela Anderson video. You know which one I'm talking about, don't you? You know the famous video? No? Oh well, let's just go. Hello YouTube, Ash here and welcome to another episode of Special Talks. Today I'm doing a movie review and I will be reviewing The Dirt. So this is a Netflix original movie. It stars Douglas Booth, Daniel Webber, Machine Gun Kelly, Ewan Ruin, and is directed by Jeff Tremaine, and is of course the biopic of Motley Crue. So this film is based on the book of the same name, which was written by Motley Crue themselves. Yes, Tommy Lee, Vince Neil, Nikki Sixx, and Mick Mars. I'm more of a casual Motley Crue fan. I do like their songs, however I'm not like a die-hard fan. However, I was interested in seeing their story because I enjoy these biopics. I enjoyed Bohemian Rhapsody and I'm looking forward to Elton John's one. So yeah, and this was the first one that I saw about a glam metal band, so I was definitely interested in it. And overall, I enjoyed this film. I definitely liked the style of it, as I thought it was really interesting and quite different than your usual biopic. Firstly, I definitely liked the voiceovers. Now the voiceovers were hilarious as they switch between characters. So you got Vince Neil narrating, then you got Nikki Sixx narrating. But the fun thing is they know that they're narrating and they like say, okay, now it's my turn, okay, now it's his turn. And I also like the fourth wall breaking in this film, and I thought it was hilarious how it's done. Like you see some person and then one of the members turns and says, this guy wasn't actually here, but we thought it was the best way to introduce him to the film, and this guy's a really cool guy, however we didn't have the budget to put him in the film. You know, lots of things like that, and I thought they were really funny. So yeah, the style of this film, how it was displayed, was something I really appreciated. One thing you should know is that this film is extremely rude, as there are lots and lots of tits and ass in this film and numerous sex scenes in this film. So yeah, I definitely don't think it could have been released as it is in the cinema in the US. Also drugs, there's lots of drug use. You can see it constantly, heroin, coke, other stuff, booze, alcohol. It goes hardcore, and some of the drug use is really hardcore. And that's one of the main problems that a lot of people had with Bohemian Rhapsody, is that they didn't show the sex and the drugs. This film definitely doesn't have that problem, as you constantly see sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So yeah, I don't think you can go 2 minutes without a sex scene or some drug use. So yeah, definitely hardcore in that regard. Now, despite the hardcore drug use on display, this is a very fun, energetic, and laid-back look at the group. In fact, it hardly ever gets really emotional. There's only like 1 or 2 scenes which really, you know, go deep, and those involve Vince Neil. Hardcore fans will know what I'm talking about, and they definitely showed here. So yeah, it's more of a laid back display, and it's more of a comedy drama, and this is definitely reflected in the performance of the lead actors, as all of them play their parts as fun, energetic, and goofy. So they don't really need to go too deep, except Vince Neil, because he has the emotional moments, and when he does it, he really does them well. However, the other 3 don't really have those deep moments, so yeah, they can afford to play it a bit more goofy. And I just have to quickly mention Machine Gun Kelly, as I was really worried about him being in the film. However, he really held his own. In fact, he has some of the funniest moments in the film. Now, my main issue with this film is that it rushed a lot, as there's a number of time jumps, and it doesn't really give you time to, you know, feel when something major happens. There's 1 or 2 real big incidents that happen, and you'd like to know more about the aftermath of those events, but it really just skips around. You know, time jump, okay, major issue, time jump, major issue, time jump, something happens, time jump. So you don't really get invested to what's happened. And there, as I said, there were 2 big things, and I'd like to see what happened after. I'd like to see how they handled the aftermath of this event. I ain't gonna spoil what they are, but you don't really see it. You just see a time jump, and that's kind of annoying. I know they had to fit a lot in, but I would have liked a bit more time and drama on these events. So yeah, it really felt that it was rushed and way too many time jumps. So yeah, that's my biggest issue with the film. Now, I don't know if it's just me, however, this film definitely had the feel of a made-for-TV movie. Now, I know it's on Netflix, so technically it is made for TV. However, lately, Netflix's original movies have always felt like they could be released in the cinema, and they have that cinematic quality to them. This one didn't. This definitely felt like a home video rental. So yeah, that was kind of a letdown. I wanted something a bit more. So before I give you my final rating for this film, let me know in comments down below. Are you interested in watching this film? And also, which is your favorite song by Motley Crue? Let me know in the comments down below and let's talk about it. So in conclusion, I will give this film a 3.5 out of a 5. I thought the film was a very entertaining and funny biopic. However, I do feel it's rushed at times and doesn't really focus on the drama, which happens with too many time jumps. And I would have wanted to see more of the drama side to them, but it's still really enjoyable. And if you do like biopics, if you do like comedies and dramas, I would definitely check it out, especially since it's on Netflix. So yeah, definitely worth giving it a watch. So I want to thank you all for watching this video. I've been Ash. If you did like it, hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel and like what you've seen, I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, top 10s and all that, so consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.